Grantham, guys. I just arrived. I have 5 hours to explore this lovely town. Let's go and see.
In this video, I will show you the town, and we will also see what this town is unique and famous for. In what way Isaac Newton, Margaret Thatcher and Edith Smith are all connected to Grantham. Grantham is a market town in Lincolnshire with a population of around 45,000 people. The town is located by the road A1, approximately halfway between London and York. The first place I'm going to visit is a visitor center. Hope they can give some useful tips about what to see in the town. Visitor center is inside the Grantham Guildhall, a beautiful building completed in 1869. Margaret Hilda Roberts, known as Margaret Thatcher, was born on 13 October 1925 in Grantham. She spent her childhood in Grantham, where her father owned a tobacconist and grocery shop. Her father Alfred was also a local Methodist church pastor. He tried to bring up Margaret as a strict Wesleyan Methodist, but she became quite skeptical about religion, as she was more interested in science. After she was graduated at Oxford University, Margaret devoted some short time to chemistry work. Around the world, she became more known as the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom from 1979 to 1990 and leader of the Conservative Party. She was the first female British Prime Minister and the longest-serving British Prime Minister of the 20th century. As Prime Minister, she implemented policies that became known as Thatcherism. A Soviet journalist called her the Iron Lady, a nickname that became associated with her uncompromising politics and leadership style. Sir Isaac Newton was an English mathematician, physicist, astronomer, alchemist, theologian, and widely recognized as one of the greatest mathematicians and physicists and among the most influential scientists of all time. He was born at Woolsthorpe Manor in Woolsthorpe by Castleworth, a small hamlet 7 miles away from Grantham. From the age of about 12 until he was 17, Newton was educated at the King's School in Grantham, which taught Latin and ancient Greek and probably gave Newton a significant foundation of mathematics. The King's School still exists, located opposite St. Wulfram's Church. There are many sites in Grantham reminding that Newton is closely connected to the town. Edith Smith was the first female police officer in the United Kingdom. Founded in 1914, the Women Police Volunteers was staffed by volunteers such as Smith. In August 1915, she was appointed the first woman police constable in England with full power of arrest. Her duties were to deal with cases where women were involved. She was concerned with trying to reduce the number of prostitutes in Grantham. Smith was really dedicated to her role in forces, working 7 days a week for a period of 2 years. She also traveled around Britain giving talks about women's policing at conferences and writing pamphlets. Today everyone can enjoy their time in the cafe, opened in the former police station. The parish church of St. Wulfram is a noble building in every aspect, one of the largest medieval churches in the country, seating around 700 people. Its spire, constructed in the 14th century, is one of the highest in the country on a parish church. The church has suffered fire in 1222. After that it was reconstructed and took the shape we can see today. During the Civil War, Oliver Cromwell's soldiers stabled their horses in the church. They stripped wooden furnishing from the building for fuel. So thankfully, they left the chained library undisturbed. The chained library, established in 1598, is maybe the greatest historical treasure inside the church. Unfortunately, it was closed for visitors today. What surprised me in the church is a cafe's kitchen with the real tomb. It looks very unusual and even odd. The Angel and Royal on the High Street is widely regarded as the oldest serving English inn. The facade of the main building, as it appears today, was built around 600 years ago, but the site had already held an inn for 300 years. It was originally a hostel for the Knights Templar. Many noble figures visited the Angel and Royal. King John, King Richard III, King Charles I, Oliver Cromwell, and others visited the inn in different times of its history. From the Angel and Royal side, I went down to the old marketplace that still is a market for the local farmers and merchants. Old conduit, an important water source in medieval times, is located by the market square. From the market, we get to the George Shopping Center, a former coaching inn mentioned in Charles Dickens' Nicholas Nickleby. The blue plaque tells us that Charles Dickens stayed here and described George Inn as one of the best in England. Now let's walk a bit around the town center and see maybe residential areas too. Some books. You see, English-Russian dictionary. Wow, unexpected. Англо-русский учебный словарь. What can I say after spending 5 hours in the town? It gave me kind of positive impression. What I have noticed, it's clean town center and other sites. Toilets around the town are available for visitors. I really pay attention to this because it's all about comfortable visit. For walks, there are several parks outside the town center. In the center itself, there is a small green area in front of Guildhalls. One real drawback I'd like to mention is quite heavy traffic going through the town center. That's really annoying. So I'm finishing for now. I'd like to know your opinion about this video and how I presented the town. I definitely missed something, maybe some important aspects of town. Yeah, share your views in the comments below. Thank you for watching and see you next time.